Pokemon fan games you need to try. First on the list is Pokemon Uranium, a once cancelled ROM hack that has risen from the ashes, with a new mechanic called the Flux, as well as having new encounters, new Pokemon, and overall new locations to explore. This is a great game for those fans who love Pokemon but want a little bit of a new challenge. Next on the list is Pokemon Myth, a game that has 11 new evolutions. That is right, 11, meaning one for every single type. Not only that, but it also has new megas, also features a new battle mechanic called Infusion, as well as having a bunch of new fake mons, including an amazing story. This is a great game. Last on the list is Pokemon Tales of the Outskirts Stand. This is a sequel to Pokemon Colosseum, has 55 new shadow Pokemon, all modern, as well as being a fairly short game, meaning you can play it through in an afternoon, or a little longer, depending on how slow you go. Great games, check them out. This Pokemon, this gym is mine. If you've ever wanted to be a gym leader, and I know we all have, this game is the game for you. Drop off in a new town as a new gym leader, everybody hates you, you need to build relationships, fight off evil people, and most importantly, take on challengers. Next on the list is Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. If you've ever gotten the urge to become a criminal Pokemon mastermind, then this is the game for you. Go around, beat up trainers, steal their Pokemon, and most importantly, become your truest evil self. Last on the list is Super Pokemon Eevee Edition, a very unique Pokemon fan-based game. It has taken aspects of Final Fantasy, aspects of Pokemon, smush them together, and bada bing, bada boo, this is the game you get. Very unique storyline, very unique combat system, very challenging, and not only that, you get to start off with an Eevee that can change at will. Anytime you want, any evolution. Jolteon is the best, rock out and play this game. On the list is Pokemon Pathways, a very unique take on the Pokemon games, where your choices in-game actually reflect on how your story plays out. So you can play this game good or bad. Even your starter is given to you via questions that are answered. So if you like games like Baldur's Gate or Mass Effect, where your choices in-game reflect how your story plays out, honestly, I think Pokemon Pathways is the great game for you. Next on the list is Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I am sure you've seen some grotesque Pokemon combos floating around the interwebs, and it's a result of this game, based off of Fire Red with a little twist. That is, you can fuse Pokemon and defuse them and create these. Lastly on the list is Poke MMO. That's right, Pokemon MMO. It allows you to run through 5 different regions, and honestly, you get to see everybody around, running around, playing the game. It's great, it's unique, it's different, and honestly, it's super popular. So if you want to scratch the MMO itch, there you go. On the list is Pokemon Bushido. It is a ninja meets samurai meets Pokemon. Beautiful aesthetics. Main purpose of the game is to collect and cleanse shadow Pokemon, which are in the game, make things really hard because they're super effective against every single type you have. The game is just absolutely beautiful. Next on the list, we have Pokemon Reborn. We take a little bit of a change from the beautiful aesthetics and we end up more in a post-apocalyptic type Pokemon setting. The combat's very challenging, it has a crazy cool storyline, and it's just something unique being done in a post-apocalyptic sort of sense. Great game to check out if you haven't already, and want to experience Pokemon in a game sense like Fallout or Borderlands. Last on the list is Pokemon Nightmare Version. This is a completely different game than any other Pokemon game you've ever played, where you do not start off with Pokemon and train them and all that kind of stuff. No, you start off with a gun, a gat, and go pew pew pew, shoot all the Pokemon around you, try to survive. This is very much like a Nightmare game. It is just creepy, complicated, and amazing. Just play it. This is probably the best Pokemon mod out there to date, based off of Minecraft, but adding in the sprinkle of Pokemon. That's right, this is Pixelmon. But before you start your journey, you must make the decision who will be your starting partner. Now, what makes this the best fan-made game? Well, to start, it has an incredibly well-made battle system. It has Mega Evolutions, Dynamaxing, Terra Raids, Shinies, Legendaries. Breeding is phenomenally and well thought out. But the best thing about this game is just how much freedom you actually have to play and explore. If you want a Swinub, you go into a snow biome to find it. If you want a Mankey, you go into a jungle biome. But to play this mod, you do need to own Minecraft. Other than that, this mod is absolutely free and is being consistently updated every single day. I'm going to make a longer video on this because there's too much things to cover in just 1 minute. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.